everybody. It's Jessica Stone at Stansberry Research, and I'm joined now by Greg Diamond, the editor of 10 Stock Trader, for a conversation on something he's really excited about right now. Greg, you've been writing a lot about silver, and you're just now getting off the sidelines to invest in it. Why?
Yeah, so investing is strong. It's more definitely getting my toes wet in terms of the trade, simply for one reason. Well, multiple reasons, but what has gotten me excited recently is that it started to outperform gold. And we saw this similar last year when the Fed started easing interest rates, becoming more accommodative, that silver began to outperform it. And in long-term bull markets and precious metals, you want to see silver do that. Now, off the March lows with all the madness that was going on, they both had really good rallies, silver and gold. But of late, we've seen silver kind of take the baton from gold. And so that's definitely getting me off the sidelines for at least a trade or two. And then, ultimately what I'm looking at for a major breakout in silver is a close above $20 an ounce. So that's kind of my go-to level. But in terms of, now that we see silver really starting to outperform, definitely going to start trading it from the long side.
So why do you think that silver has taken the baton, as you put it, from gold? Is it because there is this correlation between economic recovery and silver prices going up?
I don't really buy the whole economic recovery aspect as to why precious metals are rallying. I kind of take it as the other opposing view, in that it's economic uncertainty as to why that they're rallying. It's really a hedge against both uncertainty in terms of the stock market and then uncertainty in terms of monetary policy with the Fed and other central banks, and then fiscal policy in terms of what Congress and other governments are going to do. And on that front, we've actually seen just today the EU and Europe and Japan, their governments passed billion-dollar measures for stimulus there, and we actually saw precious metals come off a little bit. So to me, investors are looking at and they're saying, okay, now we have this battle between central banks and monetary authority and fiscal. And you made the argument that with this new stimulus measure coming through, the investors in those countries who have those currencies, now they have fiscal backing, they take some of their hedge off. And I think you saw a little bit of that today. They're saying, okay, maybe we can take this hedge off versus the currency risk about what's happening with this virus, and they'll take a little bit off. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to end, because on the other side, the monetary policy with central banks continues to be unprecedented, unlike anything we've ever seen. So there's this battling going on, which is why, again, I'm talking about kind of getting my toes wet. But in terms of, trading from the long side, that's definitely where I'm at right now.
In your view, what are the best ways to get into silver? I mean, there's so many more options than there used to be: stocks, mining. Do you want to actually buy the coins themselves? What's your take?
So every year I actually do buy silver coins. I don't care what the price is. I just go out and buy some, both as a collector and just because it has over the last 5,000 years been the store of value. So I do buy into that. And in terms of probably the best trade or best investment, if you look at, I just put out a report on Tuesday about this, but silver mining stocks are actually the best investment right now.
Okay.
And if you wanted to do your own homework, we don't have time right here, obviously, just a few minutes. But if you did your measurement from the low of off of March and seen which stocks, mining stocks or silver stocks or gold stocks have outperformed, those are the fastest horses that you probably want to be betting on. And my bet is that they'll probably continue to do so over the next few years.
Of course, it's not without risk to get into silver. How do you suggest managing that?
Well, like anything, really, over the last 2 years, especially the first 6 months of this year, volatility has been extremely high. And silver is known to do that as well, probably more so than many other asset classes out there. So if you're going to do something, don't go all in. Make sure that you have tight stop losses and you aren't putting everything in one basket, which is, in this case, a silver basket. It should be a part of your portfolio, but, you're not going all in and risking everything on one asset class.
All right. I was going to call this segment Hi-Ho Silver, but I don't know, Greg Diamond. You're just putting your toe in the water. So this might be just a little toe into silver. Thanks for joining.
When silver gets above $20, we'll have a whole different conversation, and you can call it Hi-Ho Silver after that.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for joining us. And if you would like to see many more segments just like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also find us on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for watching. That's all for now.